Insane cases lawyers took. According to Reddit. Number 15. Lawyers in a small town here. I mostly do estate planning, probate, old people stuff, etc. I have a client that sued his ex-wife for not selling the house after the divorce, as she was supposed to. The judge held her in contempt and asked what he wanted my client to do. He had her thrown in jail. They were both nearly 80 years old. Damn. The client also has something valuable buried on his property for his grandchildren after he dies. I have a sealed letter in my desk that he pays me a goodly sum each month to hold and give to his grandson when the old man dies. What happens if you die? Doesn't that make something like interesting float into all of our brains? What if somebody that died gave very privileged information to somebody to pass on, but the person that had the information for whatever reason didn't get to pass it on? So there could be like some kind of treasure hidden on somebody's property, some kind of treasure. How you doing, everybody? Everybody having a good time? Everybody feeling reasonably, alive today? That's good. That's good for you. If you wanted to be a part of this and couldn't be, look at the Discord link in the description. You can click that, be a part of that, and then you'll get a notification every time a stream goes live. You believe it? I believe it. Number 14. The day after President Obama won the election in 2008, I had a potential client cold call for a claim of copyright infringement. He wanted to sue the then President-elect Obama for having 7 US flags on the podium during his acceptance speech. I asked him for a registration number so that I could verify details, and he hung up on me. What an idiot. It's not really a case that you took, though. It's just a potentially ridiculous case. Oh, my case holds my balls. Number 13. I've been asked to evict a ghost. I actually did that one. I wonder if it paid well. I wonder how well it may have paid. I regularly get phone calls, promising to make me a millionaire if I'll sue the police. Well, man, is it worth it when you come up missing? Someone else, there's the completely guilty sex offender sitting in jail who wanted me to handle his appeal under the circumstance that would have resulted in him being released, then immediately charged and convicted for another serious crime. There's so many. Well, what an interesting anecdote, I say. But is it real? Do I really believe that? Damn. I have a lot of windows open. Don't you laugh at it. I'm a man. And I have many important windows open.
You're just crazy and you never close.
So, when these windows are important all in their own way, they all have their own set of tabs that I need to get through.
But you never do.
I will. As we continue up, we arrive at number 12, which is somehow deleted. I can't even do this, man. I can't do the deleted entry dance for the rest of this friggin' list. So we're gonna see if the comments were also deleted. They weren't. So let me see. Mobile homes are expensive to move. I'm going to Control F, mobile homes. Searching for that turns up nothing. That's always like I'm really happy about that. Let's try this again. MOIB. What the fuck? It's just straight up not here anymore. How is that possible? What if I type perfect example of irony? Perfect. Perfect only appears twice. Son of a bitch. Where is that Discord link coming from? Because I'm hearing the Discord sounds, but I don't think I have any tabs with the Discord open. But of course I'd be wrong if I'm still hearing it. That being said, guys, I'm not sure I can find this. So what can I do but continue to number 11? I'm not a lawyer, good one, but my uncle once had a client trying to sue Sears for distributing pornography to minors because he caught his 12-year-old masturbating to the lingerie section. That's pretty funny, you know? That's the oldest trick in the book too, you know? The Sears ladies catalog, especially when they got them thick girls. Oh my god. Plus size lingerie. But how does it look from the back though? You get what I'm saying. So the idea that, you know what? Here's why this is funny, because of course it's like insane. It's like ludicrous. There are some kids that are going to like get off to squiggly lines on a channel, you know? So what you gonna do? Sue squiggly lines? You gonna sue the satellite companies? Because they're allowing those squiggly lines to get through. If we could sue anything that somebody has used to get off, we'd be very rich gentlemen indeed. And I'd be the guy providing people with new things to sue. I'd be like, hey guys, you see that soda can? That's the splatter noise. I'm sorry, I can do better because I have a soundboard. I should only play that for the donations so people don't think that anything can just put me in the splash zone, let alone a soda can. Okay? You guys having a good evening, day? Are you at work? Are you in your car? Game Horizon says, this is John Troy. I just changed the name. I'm starting a gay channel. You know, I wish you all the luck in your gayness. You know, maybe don't lead off on that, you know? There are other defining qualities that you have, I'm sure. But I guess you know better what you're looking for in your audience, my man. So, hats off to you. Number 10, a woman called saying that she had a product liability suit involving animal crackers that she gave to her daughter. Okay. I was thinking it was going to be something to do with food poisoning, but I kept listening. She explained that when she looked at the crackers, it looked like the monkey was holding its penis. It was actually a banana. This woman was mortified and ashamed. She had just told her coworkers, and they were very shocked and uncomfortable. I wanted to tell her that she was nuts and that they were probably freaked out because you were talking about animal cracker dicks. Well, I like when I can come away from a list with something absolutely ridiculous. Damn, Eduardo. You know, I appreciate this, my man. But you can also go back to Streamlabs if you want, since that's going to throw the notification up there. I want you guys to know that McLovin, he genuinely does put me in the splash zone. That's not as loud as it should be. Why is that? Let's take a look at the sound. Oh, whoa, it's really down. So let me play that one more time. There you go. One was like the pre-cum. Kyle, you can't do that. All right, as we continue up this list, we arrive at number 9. Also deleted. What a wonderful world. We have enough idiots. I will search for the term idiots and see if it comes up. Guys, I have to use another thing to retrieve the posts because, man, it's just not there. Because this actual entry, this actual like post, this entry does not appear as an entity when I go searching back in time for it, which is weird that I can even get the page to appear in any incarnation, but I don't know. It's like an anomaly. So I apologize for the deleted entry. If anything, I'll scroll down and read more, but they won't be as juicy as these top ones. While working at a plaintiff's employment firm, 2 memorable consults came in. A guy gets fired for being late too much, wants to sue for discrimination because he has a sugar addiction and needs to stop at 7-Eleven for a big gulp before his shift begins. So leave earlier, bitch. As a result, he usually ends up missing the bus. My big gulp. Hashtag. Okay. Amazing. Big lovin'. I appreciate you. Chavy Chav says, Kyle, I got an ad for the stream. We'll be right back after this commercial break. I clicked the play ad button, but it's probably not going to play for anybody. That's the bottom line. If I could get that actually working, I click it like 50 times. I'm kidding. But maybe at the end of a list, I'd just be like, man, you know what? It's time for that commercial break. And then get like 4 more cents at the end of the month. You know what I'm talking about? Ugh. Number 2 here. A woman comes in. She was a bus driver with her... No, and was terminated during her probationary period. She had 3 accidents in 6 weeks. Who you trying to sue when you got into 3 accidents? She wants to sue for discrimination because she has anxiety and a therapy rabbit, all the while sitting at the conference room table petting the therapy bunny. Why are you entitled to anything? Damn, McLovin, you got to add? That's pretty cute. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. It's not my intention that you guys should get ads in the beginning of the lists, or at all, to be frank. You guys here are the chosen ones. What?
I said it happens. Also, Chavi said that they got a Vicks vapor rub ad, and I think that company should sponsor you.
Oh, that is amazing. If you legitimately got a Vicks vapor rub ad, I do want to be sponsored by them, because like, you know, I really do have nasal congestion issues occasionally, and sometimes it manifests in the blink of an eye. Like, I'll just be fine, and then out of nowhere, it's just like, you wanted to use these nose holes? Not today. That's the clogging up noise. Thank you. Number 7. I had a potential client come and say that he wanted to sue his uncle for murder. Setting aside the fact that you can't sue someone for murder, I asked who did his uncle's murder, and he replied, me. I turned the case down. Oh, who did his uncle murder? And he said, me. You're alive, though. Somebody said, shitty no sleep. Yo, I bet you people read shitty no sleeps and I should read them, but I should read them straight faced. Oh man, how did I not think of these? Do people do shitty no sleeps anymore?
You mean regular no sleep?
That's the bottom line. That's why shitty no sleep is a paradox and shouldn't exist, because regular no sleep is already shitty. You were already there. Do you get what I'm saying? Edward said he got an ad? Oh no, he's saying he got a Robitussin ad in the beginning. Maybe they're implying that you should get high while you listen to this. On that scissor, bro. The Tussin. Christopher Lewis says, I did not get an ad. I believe in you, Christopher Lewis. I believe in you. Wow. All right, number 6. I'm not a lawyer, but as a child, I was taken into foster care and then returned to my father's custody. So he had custody of me from ages 4 to 16. When I was 22, he tried to sue me for the costs involved in caring for me for that time, saying that he had no obligation to take custody of me and had only done so to save me from foster care. It was obviously dismissed, and I don't talk to him anymore. That's sad. What's funny about that?
I'm a madman. I'm laughing at people, at parents that have tried to do that with
Yeah, just parents trying to get away with shit, and you know.
It's insanity, and you have to laugh, otherwise you'll cry.
I mean, I understand. I mean, I know what it's like to try to scratch and survive. It's a real struggle out here. Mr. Anti-Bully tweeted a picture of a $20 bill but somebody had written on it, I sucked a dick for this. Stay in school. She was wild. Wow. RK800 says, this stream is chill. I hope that there is no other way that the stream could ever be. You know what I mean? Wow. As we roll up, though, we arrive at number 5? I guess that's right. Family law attorney here. I just had a custody case go back to court over eyeglasses. My client didn't like the glasses that her ex bought the kid. Okay, didn't like them? I want to go back to criminal defense. Gang homicide cases had nicer people to deal with than family law. Now that's funny. Cases with gangs and people getting killed were nicer than some of the spiteful, deceptive, and awful people involved in a family court. Because, like we've heard on these lists before, if there's something to do with a family, usually the people are going to end up trying to weaponize a child, whether it be to extort money or to get money through the system, or worse, to have a woman throw at like a man that, oh, he was rude with that kid. He touched her. Sometimes they get the kid to lie for him as well.
Yeah, he touched me, yeah. Oh my god, mommy, do we got a McDonald's near?
Yes, you get the McDonald's. Just keep saying it.
Yeah. I want the McFlurry, mommy. I want the McFlurry.
Frisky Raccoon says, I got an ad about phone chargers. Are you guys for real? We'll be right back after these messages. I keep pressing that play ad button, but nobody is actually getting that ad, so I'm not sure what that button does. I'm sorry. Christopher Lewis says, your voice is very calming, thank you. How did you slip through the cracks? We don't get a lot of new viewers on this channel. It is, of course, whitelisted. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. Appreciate that. Wow. Jesse says, I got no ad. I wonder if that means that they can't advertise anything to you, Jesse, with all the Y's. Number 4, a year out of law school, I once had a potential client who wanted me to sue Canada. Apparently, he could not get into the country due to his felony record. I tried to reason with him that it was up to sovereign nation to set its own rules regarding entry to the country, but he insisted that we could make a lot of money suing Canada. I didn't take the case, but I told him I might be able to get him a letter that said sorry from Canada. We're sorry.
You forgot the A at the end.
Canada, is that how it's pronounced?
We're sorry,
The Canadian germs are attacking you now for mocking Canada. You better apologize. That's the only language Canada speaks. Sorry, eh? I'm glad that's over.
You're horrible.
Get a load of Sargate. Or maybe it's supposed to be their spelling of surrogate. Yeah. A stupid surrogate. I'm kidding. You finally made it to a stream. I really like how every night there's somebody here that's never been into the stream before. But, you know, I have nobody but myself to blame now. Even though I stream every day, it's becoming at like random times. You know what, guys? I'm going to try my best for the week of December. To stream at 9 p.m. every day. Okay? Don't touch that dial. 9 p.m. EST. It's probably a different time for you. But, like I said, jump into the Discord, man. And that way I'll just be able to send you a notification of whenever stream's supposed to go down. Or don't, you know, live your life, bruh. Hit that Streamlabs link. Slap it on some toast. Do what you need to do. I believe in you. You know, as long as you stay good, you'll always be able to go to Canada. Whether you actually want to or not, you reserve that right. You know, that's what we all want, is just to be able to go. Or maybe you want to live a life where you got to be smuggled into Canada in a trunk or something. Crazy, man. Number 3. As a public defender, I defended a grown man accused of stealing Magic the Gathering cards from Walmart. That's what I'm talking about. There was an hour-long security video. Jesus, man. It wasn't even an in and out thing. It was like, let me stand here for an hour stealing stuff. There was an hour-long security video meticulously showing from dozens of angles that he was picking up sets of cards, unwrapping them, and discarding the wrappers around the store. He insisted that he was innocent, and we actually went to a jury trial instead of securing a plea deal. It took the jury 8 minutes to convict him, and the judge laid into my client, telling him that he was the worst thief that he had ever seen. Good. I forgot the best part. At one point in the trial, I had to spend 45 minutes explaining to the judge what Magic cards are. He couldn't understand why anyone would need more than one deck. That's so funny, because to an old person, it's just like, so they're like playing cards, right? You know, like 1 to 52. Why would he keep stealing past the first one? Does he have like a collection? No, sir. Like, okay, it's like a game, but it's got monsters. And some of the decks have some monsters in it, and some of the decks have other monsters. I don't get it. 45 minutes of this. That's what I'm talking about. What are you guys all about? You know, what are you doing? You know, go to my wish list. Sort me out. Forget the rest of this life stuff. It's getting in the way of you and me. You and me could be together, don't you see, in harmony, if you accept this plea. My wish list, please. Yeah, I did it. I made another sandwich. That's what he said. Gianni says, I did it. I made another sandwich. Did you toast it, though? I don't know about sandwiches that are toasted, guys. Seraphin Bear says that they're making fan art. That's so interesting. I was going to reach out to the person that made my intro to see if I could get like a Christmas themed one. But it's looking like by the time I reach them, Christmas will have come and gone. And that's unfortunate. I think I want to make an outro video. I was sitting down in Dia's set that I made for her, and I don't know, felt like recording something, but I didn't know what to do. I should really stream from that room one day. Stream what? Just me talking. The final entry on this list reads, or maybe it's not the final one. You know, I'll try to, I think the other one I have retrieved. Let's see what it says at the very top. Okay, so here it is. I worked on a custody dispute between a mother and a grandmother, where both sides were absolutely outraged by the other's claims. The mother was very upset that she was alleged to have been a stripper.
I was a prostitute. I was never a stripper.
The grandmother, in return, was furious that she was alleged to have 21 cats in her 2-bedroom apartment.
We only have 17 cats. How dare she flat out lie and say we have 21?
Well, I guess wrong is wrong, huh, guys? The child ended up living with the father in a different state. Well, hopefully she won't have to go far from home if she wants to, you know, find her John Doe. Huh?
Spider-Man Far From Home.
Stop! You fucking broke me. Yo, you really don't know how sometimes I get scared that I'm not gonna be able to breathe. Oh my god. That's so bad. Yo, like your brain just immediately was like, word association now. Fuck. My god. Do you recognize why it's ridiculous? Because my dark joke was the implication that this woman would go throw her body at her father for money compensation. Hopefully she won't have to go far from home to find her John Doe. And you're like,
Spider-Man Far From Home.
oh, shit. Wow, dude. I didn't, well, I guess that's what we want to make lighter. Ooh. So number 1 on this list of Bing My Bong, I'm supposed to look at this. Let me look at what the name of it is again. It is Insane Cases Lawyers Took. Reads as follows. I had a case where a man refused to pay rent because his apartment smelled terrible and was making him sick. His landlord tried to evict him, and a few days after taking the case and before his first hearing, the ceiling in his bathroom collapsed. Turns out some plumbing wasn't connected and his ceiling, walls, had been filling with poop for weeks and months. And the landlord settled pretty quickly after that. What you mean settled, boy? Wouldn't you have asked for more money if you had learned that poop was lining your walls? Because that's like, you can die. You could have died. It's not just, oh, something's making me sick here. Something could have killed me here. Poop and pee in the walls, you see. Oh boy. Listen, that's pretty wild. I'm not sure what to say about any of that. I do hope you guys are having a fantastic, usually we can't get out of these lists without a Kid Diddler story. But if we do make it out of the list without a Kid Diddler story, we're certainly never making out of a list without a poop story. Jesus Christ. Can I tell you something crazy? And I think it's the scariest thing in the world. Whenever I see Christopher Lewis's name, I think of Christopher Lee, who, was Saruman in Lord of the Rings. He also played, he played a Sith Lord in Star Wars. And Dooku. Lord Dooku. Apparently, no, I'm just like to finish my point. Every time I see Christopher Lewis's name, I think Christopher Lee, but it's just a stupid thing that there's no reason for me to say out loud. But then now the second top post on Reddit says that Christopher Lee, read Lord of the Rings, the trilogy, every year from the time that it was published. And he was the only member of the crew to have ever met J.R.R. Tolkien himself. That's very cool. That's very cool. Oh my god, it's LaForge! Someone's made a meme. Using the Drake format despite him constantly and inappropriately texting teen girls like Millie Bobby Brown and Billie Eilish. Switching to a format celebrating beloved LeVar Burton in one of the most treasured roles while bringing to attention that Drake inappropriately texts teenage girls. Oh my god. The funny thing is...
He does.
Yeah, he do.
It's gross.
What's really weird though is that if you're famous, boy, you can certainly just get any dumb hoe that's like following you around.
Of age.
No, even underaged. But what's disgusting about Drake is he needs to have himself the famous ones. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he sees a girl that's like relatively famous and he needs to get up in them DMs. He needs to be getting with them specifically. How much is enough? How much is enough? You're famous, dude, and you have money. You can make some discreet things happen if that's the terrible kind of life you want to live, dude. Like, we live in an Epstein world. And that's why I'll never be monetized, because I'm not, I'm not shutting up about it, I guess. But this dude gotta have, what an idiot. I ordered 27 books from Amazon. I got 27 boxes with one book in each. Now that's classic. Began in 1985. Damn, that's older than all of us. Ain't that a bitch? Raphael says, well, I'm late. It's okay, Raphael. Some people remember your work in the Ninja Turtles, bro. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in a half shell. Here's the official poster for Sonic the Hedgehog. How do you feel about that? Looking pretty cool, huh? Really interesting stuff. Linda, I know I owe you Pokemon. I know I owe it to all of us to just finish this stupid game. What you mean you feel used? Hey God, why did you make healthy food taste bad? Oh my God, do I have to show you everything? Saute 'em and don't forget the seasoning. Stir and taste as you cook. It's delicious. Of course it is. Well, I mean, like, if you put salt and pepper on everything, it'll taste better. That's like a lot of, like, people's way of cooking in places where everything tastes bad. So they just dump the origin of one of the earliest memes. This better not be something that gets me Strizak. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. I just like him. Okay. People who ask for free art. I like that. What were you talking about on Twitter earlier today? Like some dude that thought it was necessary for people to ask
to test permission in order to drop like heavy information on them, but their template was stupid.
Okay, I think what she was summing up to me was that somebody was making it seem like people should ask somebody before telling them something. Meaning, like, say you had a death in the family, or say your partner is cheating on you, that you shouldn't just tell them what's going on. You should ask their permission. Essentially, like, hey, are you in the right headspace to receive information that could be damaging or some bullshit like that? And it reminded me of Discord Theater, if any of you are old enough to remember some idiot rolling into the Discord talking about how some people don't want to know that bad things are going on. And it's like, yeah, not everybody wants to know, but they need to know because they deserve the information to make a more informed decision with how they should, lead the rest of their life. If somebody's cheating on you, you need to know. It's not going to be happy information, but the world ain't happy. And you don't need to delude yourself and live in this illusion, especially if that illusion is not real. And
You know what that
you would
perfectly leads into?
what?
Your Call of Duty post and someone complaining about how negative everything is and we need more
That's life, though. Yeah, some people are just fucking stupid, and it's like, yeah, you want to live happily and in ignorance and allow that bliss to overwhelm, portions of your existence, so that I guess you don't have to worry. But at the same time, it's not real. It's not real. And to some people, that kind of withholding of information takes consensual things and makes them non-consensual. Do you get what I'm saying? To me, it's no different than somebody not telling you they have an STD, or not telling you that, I don't know, withholding any kind of information, because it really it's no different to me than, like, bitch, if you tell me something that fundamentally changes not only whether I not want to be with you intimately, but if I want to be around you, my dude, then you are raping me by deception, by omission of pertinent information. But that's just me, bruh. Just an old rambling man. Speaking of rambling dudes, I don't know if you know about this guy, but I'm going to go ahead and share him with all of you. There is this dude that I like to keep up with, and his name is Lucas Werner, spelled Werner. Who is this weirdo? Well, he received a lot of attention because he went into a Starbucks. And I'm very sorry, there's no way to delicately put this, but he went into a Starbucks, found himself a 16-year-old girl, and wrote on a napkin. It was not like delicate the way that, as if you were an old man and you were trying to come on to a young girl, you might have to be delicate. You might have to be, I don't know, funny, or who knows? I don't care how you might go about it, but you certainly wouldn't write on a napkin that you want to be inside her. That's what Lucas Werner did, because he's a crazy old man who believes that he deserves young women. Okay? And he'll tell you about all of this jargon pertaining to telomerase and how older men have better genes to pass on to younger women and all kind of bullshit, my dude. This dude is properly... Listen to this.
Anybody that uses bigoted slurs to defend themselves obviously has telomere attrition in the brain.
Okay, right. So here we have a post of his from just today. 45 downvotes. Let me just ice that cake, you know. I am not, the Child Channel does not condone the act of brigading or going after anybody. Don't seek this dude out. He's just a weird old man that is trying to get very specifically with a girl between the age of 18 and 24. He has gotten in trouble already. He is a person of interest that is being watched. Yeah, Seraphin Bear, think about it. There aren't a lot of people who are so positively disgusting that everybody can unite in their disgust against this man. Okay? So, I mean, he's properly gross. He's properly weird. He's genuinely fascinating. Here's a 12-second video.
Young ladies got that telomerase in their eggs.
What?
That's young eggs.
What?
They produce a lot of progesterone, which elevates the testosterone in men.
So that's him. Let me see if I can get into some of the comments here. I love that you talk about women's eggs and your sperm, Lucas. It makes absolutely sure that no woman will ever get near you. The creep factor is through the roof. This one says, I've never seen anyone so smug about being so creepy. Why can't I get a girlfriend? Ask somebody. Yeah. So here's the thing. This person's mocking Lucas, of course. If you watch this guy, you'll see him. He's your classic incel who demands, younger women, doesn't understand why he's not getting any, Ooh. But let me tell you something. Do I love everyone as Jesus commanded? So here's the thing that he tries to do very often. He tries to flex intelligence when he's an idiot. He tries to imply that he is very religious and, affiliated with the doctrines that, have people doing good things, kind things. He feeds the homeless, right? This kind of crap. But he's just doing it to try to come off as he's a feminist too. Here we go, man. My favorite thing he does is when he goes, all my videos will be on Patreon only now. Something that he does over and over and over. And then seconds later, he's back with another video because he'd shrivel up if he didn't get that attention. Oh, man. They're 20 years younger than me. If it weren't 9 minutes, I'd actually sit through some of these. Don't press your luck.
Yes, assume me another day without a shower yet.
Another day without a shower. Why are you proud of that? Yo, I'm a shower right after this, actually, because it's scaring me. Yeah. Yeah. So thank Lucas for making me even more. I was really getting hot today. Like, sexy hot. Because I was sitting in front of the camera in the other room, just mad as hell that I'm so gross. And all you get to do is just jiggle around and look all fucking cute and bullshit in there.
So that's why shit was on over there?
Yeah. I was also transferring the footage to a USB drive because it would be easier to move it that way. I think I recorded like a 4-minute video and that ended up taking up like 2 gigs. Because I recorded it in lossless format. Lossless. What is lossless? Like no quality is lost. Let's get into this guy.
Let's say you're a meth addict.
Like you?
And you just called me a creep.
You're a creep though. You're a creep though.
I'm not doing anything illegal.
Bro, you're not even fighting that you're a creep. You're just saying, I'm not doing anything illegal. What? Yo. Dia, I wish I could remember the ones where he was yelling in the middle of the night.
I wish.
His thing recently was that it was his 40th birthday, and he was just like, he deserves stuff from people. I deserve it. It's my 40th birthday. Ugh. Are you sure you're not the problem? Let's get into this. Yes. Oh, it's called How Dare You.
I'm not like you, and you're not like me.
Oh, yeah?
The girls that I'm trying to hit up are 20 years younger than me.
Oh, my God. The girls that he admits it. It's like insane with this guy.
40 years old.
Okay.
My sperm is chock full of telomerase.
Okay. Dude. What do you do?
Because of the decline in empathy and intelligence for many years.
Right.
Everywhere else in the body, you and I are probably equal Zoomer. I'm Gen X.
Congratulations.
Age does cut the telomerase down in the rest of the body.
What is... Okay.
So maybe we're about equal when it comes to the body.
Oh, my God.
If you look like me and, you know, are about the same.
Remember this dude's shtick is that because he's an old man, he's convinced himself he has some specific thing that should be more appealing to younger girls. Ugh.
Weight differential and have the same lifestyle
Shut up.
that I use.
Shut up.
I do admit that I kind of screw up sometimes.
Oftentimes. Let me get to the one where... Stop running your mouth at me.
I'm reading the comments on my YouTube videos and it's all negative, mean-spirited shit. So if you don't stop, I'm going to block you.
Oh, no. Somebody said creep. Wow, baby needs his echo chamber. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Should I show them Dream Chaser? She's weird. She has, like, there's this chick that just makes response videos to this dude's crap, like teasing and shitting on him because he'll never. Oh my God.
The thing that's weird about her, and you're not mentioning, is the fact
that she's older.
That she goes on and on about how she's 24, but...
How dare you hate me? This is a shit.
But even then, like, she looks older than 24.
This one's my jam, please.
I'm not here to listen to negativity.
Ooh.
And agree with naysayers.
Only positive. Only nice things, please. Like my video only. 58.
I'm not here to listen to a bunch of bourgeoisie capitalist pigs.
We're capitalists now. Also.
Run their fucking mouths.
Ooh.
Filled with hate.
It's not
I'm
hate.
not here to listen to anyone.
Look.
Running their hate at me.
Look, this is a 40-year-old man who self-profess only will date a 20-year-old. This is a funny thing about a lot of incels, is that they're like, nobody will fuck me, but you're the one proposing all of these ridiculous and very, very, very low bars, expecting women to limbo under it for you, but you have nothing to offer these younger girls. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a give and take thing. Why should they do for you when you can do nothing for them? But, we're the bigots, if we point out what you're doing. It's like the kind of guy where they write on a piece of paper, I want to get inside you, and pass it to some underage girl at a Starbucks. And then when we go, why did you write that you wanted to get inside somebody and then pass it to an underage girl, and they're just like, you're just a bigot. And it's like, no, but address what we're saying about you. You did this. Why did you do it? You're a bigot. And I'm like, right.
Because it'll make me more hateful.
Okay.
And I'll start dropping bigot words. Left and right.
Here we go.
Just like anybody else. You keep running your hate.
Okay.
And I keep running my hate back.
What the hell?
And
Wait, what was Seraphin responding to me about a birthday?
No, it was him going, oh, today's my birthday, I deserve everything.
Yeah, like, what do you know what I mean? People are crazy. People are crazy. If it were my birthday, I wonder what people would give me. Give me something for my birthday. If it was my birthday, I'm kidding. But like to be like, oh, I deserve this. I am entitled to this. This guy sucks.
I'm not trying to do this. You keep pulling me down into your garbage.
You already in the garbage. We're looking down in the garbage, wondering what the hell you doing down there, trying to throw you a rope so you can help yourself. We don't want to get involved with you. We're just looking. We're just looking. You know what this man is? Sometimes when there is a dumpster fire, admittedly, some people throw things in there because it's nice to watch it roar and you don't want it to burn out too fast. And some people just enjoy the when they throw something in there, all right? But some people legitimately want to actually get this fire the fuck out. So they're there with the fire extinguisher trying to help here, and you're like bending away from them as you're on fire. Maybe you have your own gas container and you're just dousing yourself in more of the gas. That's what this dude's doing.
Who's Arthur Fleck?
Arthur Fleck is actually the Joker, isn't he?
How does he sound like the Joker?
I wouldn't agree with that, but it's just insane. It's insane.
And making me hate you.
Okay.
I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be a part of the status quo.
What?
The status quo.
Here we go.
I'm sick of the billionaires controlling everything.
In their mansions. In their mansions with their Rolls Royces.
I'm sick of the money forcing you to drop misogynistic words.
This is what it is that he's like a broke man and he thinks that anybody with money is bad. He thinks that women who, of course, want somebody that can, I don't know, contribute something, that is working to, that just makes them a bigot. Ugh.
It's not all about money.
What?
In order to get laid.
Okay.
Misandry.
The misandry.
And homophobia.
What? What is that?
Racism.
You're the...
Which forces me to use it as combat in return.
Oh, I'm just defending myself here, guys. I only do it to defend. It's self-defense. You're making me do this.
Just won't listen.
It
happens with my neighbors dropping it.
My neighbors
it happens with
How you doing, Jumbo Cat? It's nice to see you. It's nice to know that you're a cat of the jumbo variety. I'm not gonna lie. I do not remember you being a sponsor.
Maybe.
I feel like you've changed your name. It says you've been a member for 5 months.
What was their name before?
I have no idea. They've changed their name, and now I don't know who the hell they could be. I love you, though. I hope you keep the cat Jumbo for us.
Everybody around town dropping it.
Oh, boy.
You're dropping the ball.
Oh, drop the ball, huh?
And I'm watching you get laid based on your bigot mouths towards women.
Listen to how angry he is.
How dare you call me a misogynist?
Dare you?
How dare you?
Oh, man. He was just going to rise up, and he ended it. That's not the one I was thinking of then.
Can't you get in trouble for watching everything to completion?
No, I think if I'm, talking over this insane man, then we're good. And, interrupting it for proper critique. Are you sure you're not the problem? Why do men want to... What the hell? Are you sure you're not the problem? I'm sick of Spokane. Okay.
I don't know why it's so hard for you to stop saying the word creep to me.
That's who you are. And then worse, like I've said in the past, can I teach you guys something about being made fun of? Don't react. Because if you react, you're a bigger target. Dia, in Halo 3, they made it so that when you teabag somebody, their body would physically respond to that teabagging. It would bounce a little bit. You know what I mean? Now, if you were audible to your enemy when they killed you, and you, like, there's a timer in Halo. Halo is the perfect game. When you died, you had to look at your body for a while. The perfect game. So, if you just died, and I just died, and an enemy came up to me and teabagged me, and I was just like, right? But when they teabagged you, you were like, oh my god, stop teabagging, why are you doing that? That's so disrespectful, I can't believe you're doing that. Bruh.
If anything, I'd be like, yeah, you like that?
They would still do it because they're like, is that a girl? Anyway, but they would choose you. Like the Pokemon you are, they would choose you because you're giving them a reaction. Surely this applies. The dude starts off his video unironically. Imagine reaching 40 years old and not knowing that you shouldn't start your video by going, stop calling me a creep, because you're going to roll into the comment section. And what's going to be the first comment? It's going to be somebody going, creep.
I mean, he's getting that interaction.
Creep. 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 Whoa. Hey, that's Jay Ballman, otherwise known as Susan. Okay, so here we go. Let's finish this.
I don't know why it's so hard for you to stop saying the word creep to me in
We're just describing what we see, man. That's the bottom line.
Do I open up the N-word with black people? Do I even say the N-word?
You know what? I feel like a saint does that, you know? An ironic saint. Only a saint would go, I don't call black people the N-word, as if you deserve a medal for it. As if you deserve a medal.
More? I used to.
You used
the
to.
Soft N-word pulled in a lot of people.
You're better.
And then I said, you know
now.
what? This really aggravates the black community.
Uh-huh.
It's really immature.
Right.
Oh, I'm right.
Right about what?
You calling women bitches.
Uh-huh.
And then they come over to you.
Okay.
Still means that you're the problem.
Oh. You're talking to other people who actually getting pussy about problems? You the one with the problem, though, right?
I'm sick of your mouths.
You're sick of what you gonna do about it?
I'm sick of the women's age phobia.
Oh, they're age phobic because they don't want to fuck your crusty ass.
I'm sick of the homophobia.
Just
the
rambling.
language,
Just okay.
the slurs.
What does it have to do?
I'm sick of you provoking people to use these words.
Yeah, you're making it. Yeah, that's what a man says. You made me do it. I wasn't gonna. A man chooses and a slave obeys. But you being made to do this stuff. Are you sure you're not the problem? Let's see if he's yelling in this. That's all I want.
The idea of me having diabetes and bipolar might actually be in debate too.
Bro.
Because if I can control it with lifestyle choices.
Bro, he has bipolar and diabetes, but please, young girls, please.
Made bad life.
And like, here's the crazy thing to me. The lack of self-awareness associated with not understanding that maybe you should shut the fuck up about that kind of crap if you're trying to appeal to a younger girl. You know what most young girls can't identify with? Niggas with diabetes and bipolar disorder. Either they got it and they understand what it's like.
To be honest with you, most kids nowadays think that being like bipolar and depressed is like the coolest shit ever. Not the diabetes part.
No, sweetie, but like here's what I'm gonna say, and it's gonna come off rude, but it's the way that it is. Popular kids don't be that way. You know who's like that? Tumblr kids. Tumblr kids who are desperate and need that niche. They need something to be a part of. They need a group or a bunch of people with whom they can identify. They need a club. Oh, yeah, man. I struggled with self-harm. Look at this bracelet that I got from the fucking, hospital, where they're like demented, but they'll do anything for that bond. That they're the types of people who join cults, if we can be frank about it. Do you know what I mean? They're the types of people who need that community so badly that they're willing to do anything for it. But if you think back to even high school, some people just ended up in a clique. Because they were popular, because they were pretty, because they were normal, because associating with other people was normal to them. I considered myself one of the most antisocial people in the world. It didn't stop me or give me any difficulty in making friends. But I think a lot of the antisocial people these days and probably for the last 10 years, are the types of people that would be on Twitter, would be on Tumblr, and just only be able to associate with other people who ship this in their fandom, are furries just like them. Oh, I'm into K-pop, and that's what makes me special. Oh, I'm this, so, I'm not like other girls. Do you get what I'm saying? And they need that shit. They need that shit more than that shit needs them, because without it, they'd have no connection. But the normal people, my dude, the normal people, it's nothing for them to socially interact like the butterflies that they are. It's not something they got to think about. Now, this dude is not trying to appeal to your Tumblr girl. I think it's pretty easy to appeal to the Tumblr girl because you lead off with her interest. Do you get what I'm saying? You lead off with the girl's interest, and you're talking about that a lot before you're talking about yourself or themselves. But this guy's trying to appeal to what I would consider normal people. And that's not how you start shit off. That's not shit you put on the table. Is let me talk to you about telomerase and how 40-year-old bitches, I just think, here's what I'm going to say that I think summarizes this dude. I think if this guy could find a girl that were into fucking older men, he could still turn her off in no seconds flat. The things that would fly out of his mouth are just lacking in self-awareness, fucking inept, stupid to the point of like, bro, are you on the spectrum? Why would you mention that to me? Why would you go that far? You know what I loved about What We Do in the Shadows, the TV show, was that the energy vampire that was a woman really knew what to say as far as like, oh, well, I had this thing and my family died and now I may be out of a job, and just all of this shit where it's like, nigga, what can we even respond to that with all of this that you're telling me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear what's going on, but why are you telling me the payments are getting out of control for this condition I have and I don't think I can afford the medication? And it's like, okay, dude. Jesus Christ. This freaking guy. Frisky Raccoon, what the hell? I know what you saying. This guy. Who the hell is this guy? Who is this Frisky Raccoon guy? Listen, let me get
style choices and can reverse it.
Okay.
Well, I do have diabetes, but perhaps I could be reversing it by eating.
Here's the thing. I feel like part of him recognizes how ridiculous it is that he is mentioning this at all. And if he recognized it, why upload this?
I've made bad lifestyle choices and can reverse it. Well, I do have diabetes, but perhaps I could be reversing it by eating better than I am now. But it has gone down.
Somebody says we are not alike, and I wake up and thank God every day for that.
Hemoglobin A1C and your blood sugar with exercise by giving.
No.
You're less than.
I think he may have deleted it because I remember a video where he was straight yelling. He was yelling at people. All my videos are Patreon now.
All my videos from now on are going to be Patreon exclusive. I am so sick of you. I am so sick of you.
Sure. So based on this,
all you do is show me hate. I want you Nazis to fuck off.
I'm not a Nazi. I'm sorry.
I like how you went.
No, because he's so stupid. He's so stupid. And this isn't the first time that he's done this. Look, okay, let me take you into another rabbit hole here. This person is the chick that makes videos teasing Lucas Werner. Here's one that she's made entitled, Lucas Werner, I'm in love with you. Here we go.
Oh, Lucas. Lucas.
Oh my God.
Ever want you, ever. And I do mean ever.
What the hell?
Like, never, ever.
Okay.
Ever. Will ever.
Want you.
Sleep with you.
Oh God.
Date you.
Nothing.
Go in that apartment with you. Because you're a loser.
So here's the thing. Here's why this is particularly amusing to me on levels that you guys can't even imagine. This girl does not just tease this guy with like maybe one video a day, maybe 4 videos a day. Dude, if Lucas uploads like 10 times a day, this chick is going to record almost 10 videos a day. And it is properly fascinating, okay? Like I said, I am not condoning or wanting you guys to go seek these people, but Dream Chaser and Lucas Werner, are some of the most fascinating augmented reality games I have ever had the privilege of being a part of. And it is truly strange. This chick never uploads a video that's longer than a minute. It always seems like she's maybe using an app to do it via Snapchat or something along those lines. Maybe she's modifying her voice when she's shown herself physically. It's like blurred out. She may be an older lady. Who knows? Who cares? All of her videos are the same in that when she teases this dude, right? It's almost like this weirdly attempted seductive, but like...
Happy belated Thanksgiving.
Damn, Jumbo Cat. My God. I appreciate you. You chosen one. You've single-handedly
Slap it on some toast.
Well, I wish you could say slapped it on some toast, and you have single-handedly put me. You press the button before you said it in the splash zone. You can't even do anything right. That's 4 lashes for you. Bend it over, Kyle. Oh, I kind of like that one. Okay, that hurt again. Okay. Yeah, that last one hurt. So sorry, very quickly to finish what I was saying. They're kind of like want to be seductive, but at the same time, like they're like punishing him in a way where like, what if he gets off on this kind of like, yeah, no one will like me. I'm unlikable. You know, he's probably still jerking it to that. You haven't thought of that about that?
I hate their foreplay.
Yeah. Why do we have to be involved in your foreplay? Oh crap, I didn't scroll down. Thank you so much, Jumbo Cat. You're a hero. You're a saint. I'm so sick of you. Dude. Wait, I am so sick of you.
All my videos from now on are going to be Patreon exclusive. I am so sick of you. I am so sick of you.
Yes. I'm sorry.
All you do is show me hate.
No, you're a creep though. What?
I want you Nazis to fuck off!
I'm not Nazi. Yo, every time he says his videos are going to be Patreon exclusive, he's back inside like 10 minutes. Jesus.
All my videos from now on are going to be Patreon exclusive. I am so sick of you.
All right, look, we can't look. I was trying to get this one.
One last thing.
Oh, yeah?
If you call me a creeper, yeah, I'm probably going to call you a fucking bitch.
Whoa.
That doesn't make me misogynistic.
Whoa.
That means that I'm standing up for myself.
How dare you say that to me, though?
If you're going to open up with the age-phobic slang and hate, you're not a necessary human being.
Okay, whoa, I'm not necessary as a human. I have paid my dues as human. Message in light, chilling on the low, part 2, brackets missing. Dia, if you had to guess, what in God's fuck would this be?
You aren't necessarily responsible for the abuse you receive, but you are responsible if you don't do something to try to...
No, he's just insane. I don't know. He's
Dressing?
No, it's probably a cologne or something. Oh, it could be a salad dressing. No, it says brandy. Maybe he spent whatever he gets from somebody on alcohol, which is probably the government's money because he's working on. I mean, he lives on Social Security or whatever.
I didn't know you could do that.
What do you mean?
Spending like
That money on alcohol?
Yes, because it's a vice. It's not, it's something that you fucking need.
Who knows? Maybe he also trades favors too. He's so gross.
Well, that was weird.
Oh.
I feel like so many women
Let's hear it. What?
right now are good wife material.
Not for
and
you.
Dudes their own age don't know how to handle such a great package.
Right.
I think they like to cook, and I think they like to take care of their man, but they like maybe a dude who cooks, probably great looking.
What are you thinking about in your
Probably a lot
spirit?
of fun in the sack.
What are you thinking about other men and how they fuck?
Oh, do you see that offend you? Then why you call me a creeper, biatch?
Because you're a creep. You want young girls.
Oh, excuse me.
I mean, what is going on with this guy? Listen. You're going to think that like we're just picking on him. And it's not the truth. What I recommend you do is look up a compilation of some of the things that this dude has written on social media, as well as him he enrolled in a school, like a bunch of classes at a community college to try to get closer to young women, and would even go as far to wear certain things with pop culture references that he thought would make him more appealing to the opposite sex and the younger, women. And it's just so pathetic watching him so blatantly admit, him trying to capture the attention of these younger women. It's just the heart of creepy Bing Bong. But I don't know what to say, man. It's just a fun thing for me to watch, and I felt like sharing it with you, and I've shared so hard that it was probably longer than this whole list. I do love you guys. I'm gonna go, I don't know. Oh, wow, we've only been streaming for an hour, so that means that the list was probably over in like 30 minutes. Huh. Because it feels like I've been talking about this for an hour. Oh, boy. What I do love is cat. And I appreciate your jumbo-ness all over my body. All over my world. Jumbo world. Cat time. You did, Tommy. Sorry. Vox Romo says it looks like he has a rat tail. I think the dude has a mullet, actually, which is even weirder. We don't even want to go there. But guys, you'll see me. Plague says I missed the list to do another one. You know how many lists on this channel there are? Enough that I can confidently say you haven't seen them all. Damn it. But I love you. You'll see me soon. John says time to play some Apex. Oh, you play Apex Legends? Couldn't get into it. Couldn't get into it, man. It needs more modes. Apex Legends needed modes where you'd respawn when you die. I feel like that would have made it so much more popular in the way of staying power. Even Fortnite got with that program and allows Rumble to make it a game where, you can keep coming back. That's very important when you're appealing to casuals. And that's what I wanted. But that's not what's going on. So guys, I love you. I'll touch you guys soon. I will finish the Pokemon Hop nonsense. Why do you say Leon version? Is there another? Is Shield not as bad with Hop? Let me know off stream in the Discord or wherever you gotta let me know, because that's crazy. I love you, and I'll see you guys later. I'll work on something specific and hit you guys with it. It'll be fun. Bye. Have a great night. Bye.